What happened to Italian POWs following World War II? As you might be aware, the Italians surrendered far sooner than the rest of the Axis back in 1943. And so what happened to all the POWs that were captured before that and after? Well, so much depended on what country they were going to. If these POWs were captured by the Americans or the British, they were treated pretty well. Especially following the surrender of the Italian government, a lot of these guys were then able to go to farms and earn money. I actually made a long form video about going to Camp Orem, or what's left of it. But there was a whole bunch of POWs in the United States. They couldn't just take them back to a country that they just defeated, but they also didn't need to guard them to the same level. And so these guys, they were offered the opportunity, if they wanted to go and work on these fields and be able to make more money than how much they were making back when they were actually in the Italian army. So these guys were able to go out, work in fields, and be able to make some money, as well as many of them ended up marrying American women. Same goes for the British. A whole bunch of them ended up either going back to America or Britain, or staying there entirely and marrying women from the region. However, the crazy part is after Italians surrendered to the Americans, the Germans, which then occupied Italy, then captured a whole bunch of POWs, and they were not treated well at all. Now, you're probably aware that the Germans weren't particularly good at treating their prisoners in general. However, on top of that, they were like, well, the Italian government no longer exists. Therefore, none of these troops have to be given any of the protections of the Geneva Conventions. And so a lot of these guys were treated really, really terribly.